How's it going, YouTube? This is Crazy316 once again. This is going to be URL Forwarding 101, a lesson for the idiots known as Pagan Ron, Pagan Steve, and the group known as the Trolls of Terror, a bunch of idiots on YouTube that have not 1 ounce of a clue about URL forwarding or web design. There has been much accusation against Shock of God for phishing. We all know this is fallacious, those of us who are educated in URL forwarding. I'm going to show you an example of how this works and the reason why your domain name will stay up while you're on YouTube when it redirects you back to YouTube. Here I have the domain crazy316.com. Now that you guys know that, I just bought this last night, so if anything should happen to my account, like the Christians' accounts that have been falling down on false premises, you will know to go to crazy316.com when I set up a new account, if I go down. Now, that being said, I have it pointing to my username, youtube.com/crazy316 /user/crazy316. This is how URL forwarding works. So, the question at hand here is that the retards over at the Trolls of Terror, one of them just tried to post a video response to my video, and I'm about to show this guy as a complete moron. You have 2 modes, standard and stealth. What are these? Let's take a look. So, here, a standard redirect creates a simple HTML file that simply redirects traffic to the address you specify. Your visitor will see a blank page for a moment while being redirected to the target URL. So that's simply just when you go to, like, for example, crazy316.com, it'll just simply redirect you to my page, and you'll actually see the URL youtube.com/crazy316 or user/crazy316. A stealth redirect creates a simple invisible frame set with the target URL in the main frame. Visitor will see the original URL in their browser window and the page of the target URL in the middle. Users will navigate within the frame set and the original URL should not change. This is what Shock of God has for the Alliance of Christ. For example, stealth mode is activated, as you can see, on my URL. Let's see what that looks like. Crazy316.com. Oh my, oh no. Crazy316 is phishing. Look, I found crazy316.com here, I found it here, and I found it here. He's phishing! Stupid idiot trolls. Now let's prove these morons wrong. Let's click on standard and change the setting. Now let's try that again. Crazy316.com. Oh, look how it goes to YouTube and it says crazy316.com/user and it says YouTube. So once and for all, we will put this nonsense that Shock is phishing to rest. Like I said, for any of you out there on YouTube, ignore the idiots known as Pagan Ron, Pagan Steve, and the Trolls of Terror. They're morons. They have no clue whatsoever, no education on web design, URL forwarding, HTML, anything that has to do with the web. They strictly go around twisting facts and trying to make it seem like you're wrong, and you're not. On that note, one more thing. The same idiot that tried to post a response to my video tried to say that Cassie Dill was illegally posting signs on public property. Well, there were other people posting signs on public property, and it was not illegal for them to post signs on that public property. In fact, in the video that Cassie Dill has, they show how other people were posting signs where their signs were, and the police came back and said there were no signs on that post, and they did a flashback showing that there was a sign on that post, but the police removed both of them. But further on down the street and on the video the sign was still there. So let's see how it was not illegal to post that sign.
Posting, all right, and there's no citation, there's no ordinance number on the sheet here because well, they couldn't find the ordinance in the ordinance book. So maybe it doesn't exist. I don't know. We'll see. I'm about to go do some research. They tried to. I didn't give them my ID, and
the ordinance number did not exist because it wasn't illegal. Bottom line, Trolls of Terror equals fail. This is Crazy 316. I'm out.